is your wedding date?
It's September 25th.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. And my vows, I'm probably going to be a mess.
Aside from their wedding day, 48-year-old Suzanne Calicchio and her fiancé, Mike Baradas, will never forget another date, May 11th of this year.
Well, that night, I came home from the office, and I was feeling not right. I was feeling a little numb. And it's not like me to complain about that, and I probably would have went to bed. But for some reason, I ended up wanting to say something to Mike, and I did.
And she says, Mike, I'm getting chest pains. Once she started saying that her arms are getting numb, I know that's a sign something is wrong. I called 911 right away, and I said, let's just get this over with and have them check you.
Medics took Suzanne into the ER at St. Catherine's of Siena Hospital in Smithtown, New York. Due to COVID protocols, Mike had to stay outside, where the wait eventually became worry.
So I had no clue what was going on for the first 45 minutes. And that's when I started asking questions that she just came in for a routine checkup. Where is she? And that's when they finally brought me into the other room and they told me that she went into cardiac arrest.
Right after going in, Suzanne suffered a massive heart attack. Dr. James Ryan is St. Catherine's head of emergency medicine.
I remember it pretty vividly. I think in the career of an emergency physician, there's a few patients that stand out.
That's because when Suzanne essentially died in their ER that night, Dr. Ryan and his team shocked her back to life not once, not twice, but 33 times.
If I heard you had to do it 3 times or 4 times, I think it would blow our minds. But 33 times, what is it about what's happening that makes you try again and again?
A couple things. One, she was young, but the fact also is that when we shocked her, she came back to a normal rhythm and her heart was beating and trying to keep going. She was fighting hard, so we kept going.
Suzanne says she doesn't remember anything from the hospital, but she does have a memory from elsewhere.
I crossed over and I saw a gate, and behind the gate was my mom and his mom, and they told me it wasn't time and to go back. I lost my mom when I was like 13, and he lost his mom about a year ago, so they were together, which was amazing.
You know, you hear people talk about these kinds of things, but how would you describe it? Were you calm? How real does it feel in your heart and in your mind?
Well, I was calm. It was life-changing.
After nearly 90 minutes, Dr. Ryan and his team stabilized Suzanne. She had a stent put in her chest, and after recovering for 3 weeks, she finally went home.
You ever think about what might have happened if you didn't listen? If you didn't listen to Mike, if you didn't listen to that little nudge and decide to go on in?
I would have died in my sleep. The main thing walking away from this experience is listening to your body. You have to listen, and you can't be stubborn.
What goes through your mind when you hear 33 times? And thank goodness they didn't give up.
Yes, thank God. And I thank you, Dr. Ryan, for doing that for me.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to see you doing great. And congratulations on your upcoming wedding.
Thanks. It was just all happened for a reason, I believe. And, you know, I thank the Lord up above for watching over, for sure.
Aren't we glad on the 32nd time he said, let's do it let's do it again and again. So just so you know, Suzanne said she's been a type 1 diabetic since she was a teenager, but never had any heart-related symptoms. And I think this is important. Dr. Ryan said that people often ignore chest pain, especially initially because it can feel mild. But Suzanne says, if she waited, the doctor said it too, even 20 minutes more at home to try to kind of suck it up, maybe just drink some, Sprite and keep it moving, she wouldn't have survived.
And you make excuses for yourself.
You do.
That's why our last segment was so important.
Exactly. Yeah.
But you have to just keep up and listen to your body.
Yeah. Her husband said, for her, he was a fiance then, maybe I just ate something. You're just not sure. But if you're not sure, go to the doctor, go to the ER. So for more on Suzanne's story and heart warnings and symptoms that you shouldn't ignore, just head to today.com.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.